Awesome.
Woohoo!
Ginsburg here. How are you, Angela?
I am fabulosa this morning, except for I realized I don't have gorgeous earrings on. Dang it.
What? Do you always wear earrings every day?
If I'm doing Facebook Lives, which I am now every day, so yes, but I forgot to put them on this morning.
Oh, I don't have any earrings.
There you go. Well, see, your hair, you've got more of the Snow White look. My dog was snoring so bad, though, it distracted me earlier when I was getting ready.
Your dog is hilarious, by the way. She always is in your office, and she's always snoring.
I know. So everybody, it's all about mindset, and it's all about having fun. This is how I keep myself having an incredible mindset. And Gina and I are going to be talking about mindset, but can I share a story about my dog, or at least so they know who my dog is real quick?
Yeah.
Okay. So I have two little dogs, and my son, a couple of years ago, I was laying in bed one Saturday morning, and he brings in this pit bull with his girlfriend, and I freaked out and jumped back in my bed. And he's like, "Mom, I brought home a dog." We went to the pound and got this dog, and her name is Pixie. And, she is huge. She's 70 pounds. And I fell in love with her, and he went off to college and left her home, of course. So I'm grandma. Her name is Pixie, and she's got the manners of a redneck. She's so gross and disgusting, but she's the sweetest thing on the planet. She snores like a freight train. So sometimes when I'm talking to Jean, I can't even hear her because Pixie's in the background snoring so bad. And she's hilarious. And when she drinks her water, it sounds like someone's licking themselves and flushing the toilet. And yeah, she's a fun
She's
dog.
a lady, definitely a lady.
Yeah, she's super sweet, and she follows me everywhere, even in the bathroom. So that's my story. And she keeps me, if I'm having a hard day, she makes me laugh. So, there you go. So
awesome.
I know, Jean. So mindset is all about surrounding yourself, I swear, with people or animals or things that make you happy. Just my opinion.
Absolutely. It is. It's a lot of it has to do, mindset has to do with your surroundings, right? So if you are in a place where you have a lot of negativity, or people are bringing you down, or people are, making fun of your goals or anything like that, it becomes hard to continue, right? Because it is, being an entrepreneur, as hard as it is, and having naysayers or negative people in your life is even harder. So it's something that you have to think about if you're going to continue as an entrepreneur, as someone who wants to own their own business, is who do you let into your life? And that becomes a bit of a challenge, because sometimes you don't, there are some people that I don't talk about my entrepreneurship to, because I know that they're going to be negative about it. And I've just decided never to do that with them. And it might not be that, it's people who are close to me, but I decided that in order for me to continue my journey as an entrepreneur, not have to listen to them talk about negativity and how, I shouldn't be doing that or stuff like that. I just decided, I'm just not going to even bring it up.
Well, I think it's super interesting that you share that. And I agree with you. I have some people that are friends of mine in my life, and they're wonderful people, and they work a job. And a lot of times the things they complain about is their like coworkers, oh, this, or they did this, or I hate this. And I sit there and I laugh and chuckle inside, because I'm like, I don't have any coworkers. I don't even have time to breathe, let alone worry about Sally Joe that said this or wore this outfit to the office, or, her kid did this. I don't even care, to be quite frank with you. So I think as an entrepreneur, though, it's really important for you to have an incredible mindset. And I'm going to share with you what I think are some of the keys, and Jean can pop in. And then we're going to talk about consistency. First of all, I think is 95% of your success is your mindset. Hands down, no matter what. I'm all in. No matter what, I am all in. Now, that doesn't mean life happens and things don't come up and mistakes are made, but I'm all in no matter what. I'm still going to get up and shake it off and get back to work. But I will say that the reason I've been able to be all in for 18 years is not because we haven't had setbacks in our life. In our personal life, even my husband and I have had a lot of setbacks. But at the end of the day, I have this whole perseverance mindset, but I surround myself. I think the key is surrounding yourself with good people and people that you're close to. And when you find that maybe something is off or things don't work, is to be able to make some shifts and maybe move that person out of your life a little bit, or even get rid of that person and move other people into your life that are that are better for you as mentors and just as counterparts, if you will. That's how I feel. Jean, I don't know what your experience has been, if you want to share.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I think we should even talk about this probably at a different talk, all about like mentors and people in your life and surrounding yourself with the right people to be an entrepreneur. I think that's very important. But I think we also want to touch on I know we're about halfway through our Facebook Live today. We definitely want to touch on consistency. But being consistent in the sense like, well, first of all, we're talking about people having consistently the right people in your life. So that's consistency there as an entrepreneur, whether that's people who just lift you up or people who are, mentors in your life or people who are, other entrepreneurs who you can talk to. Like, for example, Angela and I are both entrepreneurs. We've been doing this for both a long time, and we met about 1.5 years ago. But we can bounce ideas off of each other because we're both entrepreneurs and we're kind of in the same boat. So it's like having someone that you can just talk to. And honestly, I know, Angela, you've had a lot of people in your life who you have partnerships with or have had partnerships with, but this is kind of new to me. I have to say, like, I have done everything on my own for so I've had my business for over 7 years, and up until only the last year, actually the last 6 months or so, have I started working with you and then another partner of mine for another company that I formed. So for like 6.5 years, I was doing it all on my own, and it was, it's definitely challenging because there's no one to talk to about your challenges, your wins, everything. Like, you don't really have anybody. I have people that I work with, I have employees, I have, my team, and they're great, but they're not someone that you can talk to about like entrepreneurial things.
Absolutely. I agree with that. I think having the right people around, and I love working with you, Jean. Just FYI, I have to shout out, Jean is amazing and we have a lot of fun. We joke around and we get stuff done. I think the other piece too, when you surround yourself with good people, it helps you stay consistent. And I want to bring up the whole consistency piece because that is part of having success, is being willing to be consistent. For example, let's use digital marketing and social media marketing. Getting up every day and doing your social media marketing, whether you do it or you hire a team and you make sure they get it done every day, regardless, that's something where showing up and being consistent is part of having a good mindset. And when you surround yourself, literally, I'm telling you, when you surround yourself with other people, counterparts, mentors, partners, collaborators, whatever, and you show up every day, it's almost like they, in a way, keep you accountable, right? Because they're looking at your stuff. And if you don't show up, they're going to be like, hey, Angela, where the hell is your stuff? Right?
Where's your Facebook Live?
Yeah, where's your Facebook Live? And in fact, I have to share real quick. I had a meeting with my team this morning and I told them I want a content calendar created like this. And I even want me on it, because if I'm not showing up, putting my Pinterest pins out, because I do my own Pinterest and my own TikTok with a little bit of help on my TikTok, but I have to make them. If I don't do it, then I get my ass whipped. That's what I tell them, because, I'm funny and I like to joke around. But the point is they have to keep me on target too. So now not only do I have Jean over here and other people that follow me, but I've got my team going, hey, Angela, where's your TikTok? Where's those Pinterest pins, right? So it keeps me accountable, and it's fun to develop fun success around it. So that's my 2 cents on being consistent, Jean.
Yeah, absolutely. So having your team and having people around you almost kind of, in a way, indirectly hold you accountable. But I think the other key point that we always talk about on this Facebook Live and just in general about digital marketing and social media is being consistent with showing up every day. Because I think we've talked about this before, is that before, maybe a few years ago, you can show up once a week or a couple times a week and that would be enough. But now, with the way social media is and everyone's showing up multiple times a day, like, for example, I post 4 times a day on my social media channels. That includes LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. So I'm showing up 4 times a day, and plus I do these Facebook Lives and I do videos. So there's I'm showing up, multiple times per day, just to stay. I don't want to talk about competition, but to really stay competitive with other people who are doing something very similar as we do, as I do. So it's so critical to make sure that you're doing this on a regular basis, not just once a week or once a month. And I get these questions asked so often, and people are like, how often should I post to social media? I'm like, all the time. And they're like, well, you know, if I post too much, won't people see me and, you know, complain about it? I'm like, no, because not everyone is going to see you. Like we have this, a lot of times entrepreneurs have this mindset that like, oh, if I post something to social media, then 100% of the people who follow me are going to see you. No, that's not at all. Like not even 10% probably will see it. Not even, you know, like maybe 10% will see it. So don't think about like, oh, I post to social media 4 times a day, so everyone's going to see 100% of my followers or 100% of my friends on Facebook are going to see 4 times a day. No, like not even remotely close. Like, first of all, the algorithm won't let them see it every day. And second of all, they're not on Facebook like all the time. So it's not like they're going to be able to see it every day. So, you know, I want to like change this paradigm and change this mindset that entrepreneurs have. They're like, oh, I'm going to be seen all the time and people are going to complain. No, you will not be. So don't worry about being seen too much. And also, the more you put out engaging content and content that other people like and other people comment on and like, and you know, basically provide feedback on, then the more likely other people will see it because it's more engaging.
Absolutely. I'm telling you, post, lives, videos, you name it, you do it. Which reminds me, I wanted to bring up, Jean, if this is all right with you. I know there's a lot of women entrepreneurs because you're in our group. We have our digital marketing and tech for women entrepreneurs group, but there's a lot of women entrepreneurs in that group that are solopreneurs, right? And they're like, wow, I mean, listening to this, you might feel like, oh my gosh, that's overwhelming to think about posting, you know, up to 4 times a day on each channel. So what I wanted to bring up was we do have the Social Media Bank, which is a product. It's $27. It's got 300 different images in it that you can use to post on your social media channels. There's 100, and then we've made them 3 different sizes: Facebook, Instagram, and Instagram Stories. So you're always more than welcome to grab that. And of course, there's even 365 days of social media prompts. So literally you could like look on the spreadsheet, it's a Google spreadsheet, and pick a prompt and post that. So, and the prompts are like, a lot of them are questions and things like that to get people to start engaging. Then of course, there's some little videos we made that you can put up. There's just all kinds of really cool content that comes with it. So it helps you get started. So you always have content to post. So you're not thinking, great, I have to post, but I have to create it. It's already created for you. So yeah, I wanted to just throw that out there.
Yeah, absolutely. So definitely check out the Social Media Bank, only $27. And yeah, you have 100 images that are ready to post for you and 365 social media prompts. So that way, if you're not sure about what to create or what content to talk about, just look at the social media prompts. They're already there, and it just make it relevant to your industry or whatever it is that you're doing. So, so absolutely check that out. And if you're not part of our community, and if you're a woman entrepreneur, then definitely join. Our community is called Digital Marketing and Tech for Women Entrepreneurs, and we love having women entrepreneurs in our group because we want to have this community. That's actually how Angela and I, well, we met through a mastermind, but really our big idea was we wanted to create a group specifically designed for women entrepreneurs that use digital and social and tech. And I think most businesses do that now. you have to kind of do that now. So we decided to create a community specifically designed for women entrepreneurs. So
absolutely,
that's where we're at.
Absolutely. I think that, and one other quick thing before we head off, we do Tech Thursdays now. So if you have any technical questions that you need answered, be sure to show up. We do Facebook Lives Monday through Friday at 11 a.m. Pacific, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard. So show up on Thursday with your tech questions, and or post them in our group if you're part of our group, and we'll be answering them live on Thursdays. All right, everyone, it's a wrap, and we will see you tomorrow, the same place.
Yeah, awesome. Thanks so much, everybody.
Bye.
See you guys later.